Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is David. This is going to be my first ever video. Just to give you guys some context, I'm 19 years old. I day trade full time. I make well over 5 figures a month doing just this, 1 hour a day, usually less like you'll see in this video. So if you guys are new here, please drop a like and subscribe and stay tuned because I'm going to be helping you guys become profitable and offering tons of free value without asking for anything in return. So enough of the yip yap, let's just go over the day and the trade that made me $6,030 in under 2 minutes. So market opens up over here, and obviously with the blatantly bearish bias I had, I wanted to see shorts. I noticed we had this 2 minute fair value gap that was holding nicely along with breakers over here and just a bunch of structure, right? So if we hop down to the 30-second, I actually did like this fair value gap right here to inverse. I did want to enter this. Unfortunately, because we got this close, you see this low, how close it got right here. I chickened out. I let my emotions get the best of me. And as someone who has over 30,000 in payouts in just 2025 alone, I think this shouldn't be happening, but it just goes to show the trading is always going to be one-on-one and stuff is always going to get in your head. So I let this get the best of me. I got scared. I didn't take advantage of the opportunity, and that would have been basically top of day off a market open. But if we keep going, I ended up looking for the same exact setup, just some sort of rejection off of PDRA and then confirmation that we'll go lower, right? So if we come here, I think this was a 4 minute gap as well, but we have this 3 minute fair value gap and it's around 10:03 it's formed. So this is around macro time. I'm thinking, okay, we have two options. We either blow past this and we flip directions, or the draw on liquidity. I liked this fair value gap because remember, I use fair value gaps as draws as well. I like this fair value gap getting hit, and you could obviously see the trade ended up hitting it. I didn't hold. We'll get into that later. But just off of that, I was like, okay, let's see if we can get some sort of confirmation with SMT, right? So we end up coming into the 3 minute gap. We rejected it. Okay, cool. We scale down to the 1 minute. I don't see any entry. 1 minute, 2 minute. Sorry about that. I switched the thing. But yeah, 1 minute, 2 minute, whatever it is, there's no entry. Hop down to the 30-second. What can we see right here? Well, we see a perfect singular fair value gap with this nice looking low. This could also be considered relative equal lows, however you want to look at it. But I like this low a lot. And as well as we had nice SMT with YM. I don't have YM pulled up right now, but just trust me, it was there. You can go check for yourself, right? So right when we close below this gap, I actually didn't enter right away. I don't like closes like this. This right here has burnt me a lot in my past. You want to see a strong close above, especially if you're taking trades off the 30-second. It could easily just flip and hold. So right after we got this candle, I ended up setting my limit exactly right here. Stop loss above this wick. Take profit. Guys, be honest with you. I let my emotions get the best of me. I literally just wanted to start off the week with a banger because I didn't trade yesterday. So instead of holding all the way down here for 2.4R, I took quick profits at around 1.4, which nonetheless, guys, when you're risking 2 contracts, or I risked 3 contracts, it was a little smaller stop. It's still a lot of money, right? I think I risked around 860 or something like that. And yeah, we ended up taking the short. We pumped up here, inverse fair value gap held. I wouldn't actually break even immediately here. And part of the reason I ended up not holding is, I don't know if any of you were watching this live, but my TP was exactly right here. We ended up coming all the way down, just fucking edging that, bro. And we ended up shooting up on the candle again. We came all the way down here and then last like 2 seconds, dump back down. So I stayed in the trade, but that just shook me and I moved my TP. And yeah, that was about the trade recap. Blatantly bearish. And as you can see, I mean, dude, I could have held this trade for around 11 or almost, but that's just not my strategy, guys. To give you a better look, this is a lot of what my trades look like. It's a lot of scalping, high risk, low RR, but that's what works for me. And to be honest, guys, don't get fooled by the people on TikTok, bottom and top ticking. Yes, there are some people that do that, but more than likely you won't be able to. So just find something that makes sense to you and works well. And for me, this is a strategy that I saw consistently profitable over a year or two of backtesting and was easy to replicate due to the rules, right? There's not really much else that goes into it besides simple confirmation and a good draw on liquidity. But this shows you the true power of trading, guys. I mean, I was in this trade for how long? 1 minute, 1 minute and a half, 2 minutes. So 2 minutes and like 10 seconds I was in this trade, something like that. And I was able to capitalize and make $6,000. And yes, this is with a prop firm I'm funded with. So if you really want to be like that, you could think of it as $3,015 because you could only withdraw half the balance after you achieve the winning days. But either way, for being 19 and working, 30 minutes, that's pretty good. Because right now, I'm just going to go ride my motorcycle, probably play some video games, UFC, and do nothing else all day. And yeah, man, that's about it. There's not really much else that goes into my trading strategy. I had my drawn liquidity, I had my confirmation, I had some S&T, and I was able to capitalize. But if you guys want to see tons of more videos like this, not just trade recaps, I'm going to be doing tons of educational stuff, potentially open a free Discord. If you guys want that, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, stay tuned.